That's annoying.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
That's really annoying. If I put a pipe there, it wants to connect into that one because it's adjacent to it. How deeply annoying is that? Blackbird. Hello, Paul and chat. 39 months. Wow. Thank you, Blackbird. James. 39 months as well. Uncanny. This should have been staggered. That would have worked better. I reckon. If we'd have gone for... just to stop that from happening. Why am I carrying a steam engine? No, Matty, they're done by professional artists, bro. I can't draw emotes like that. What have you just done with my refineries? My chem plants? Maybe you just can't have them adjacent because of that problem. We'll just space them out, it's easier. We'll do that. Scott, I'm glad you found somewhere to do your metal plates for your racing wheel. Our metal guy seems to be stupidly unreliable. No problem, Custard, no problem. I emailed like 4 different places and I sent them 4 different file types and 3 of them said we can't do that file type. What? And it's like industry standard drawing. So go figure that.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Cat GIF 69. Thank you for subbing Cat GIF. Welcome to the Nut House. Can we give Cat GIF a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support. Right, we want light oil to go on the far one. Which is this guy here. And then we need water to go into this one. I find it really hard to read Whiteland's writing because it's in blue. And on the green grass, it's like, I can't even make out what it says properly.
Robopots didn't need power anyway. The ones I just put down didn't.
You got special ones?
I know they do have flashing power symbols. But yeah, no, the robots are working with them.
I'm going to assume we only need to take one output here.
Flash.
I don't know if they're a donut. Graphics interface maybe. Nothing here. Doesn't look like you can. Use a lot of power. What's our power production like these days?
Probably still not good. Not a lot I can do about it right this second, that.
It's awesome. No, seriously, what's it like, Whiteland? Using less than a third. Okay. Different players have different colours. It's doing it. Right, we're now cracking light oil.
Cracking.
Just got back from Jenna JK. Welcome back. So they're not trucking. Can you play the Renault ice cream truck clip, boom clip at the start? Do you know what, Matty? I actually got an email. During the week from somebody who watched the stream last Sunday with the Renault ice cream truck, and they got a little bit upset because I always pick on Renault. I'm not kidding. Right, what I want to do now is probably blueprint this and then turn it around and plop it there, don't I? That would work quite nicely. Let's have a go at that. I wrote back to them and said, you know it's just entertainment, right? Like, literally, that's what it is. It's just fun. Can't poke fun at people anymore. Not even trucks, it's ridiculous. Any problem? Pipe alignment. Oh, I suppose we could line it like, slightly shift it like that. And then just rework it, no? Because that lines up the oil. Let's see what happens. No, I don't think some people do, Bigfoot. Just do a pipe loop at the bottom, Bez. Well, what I thought we'd do is just shift it up slightly. Because this is going to be the... Unfortunately, you can't pick and choose where the inputs are, so this is going to be the oil input. We'll just branch straight into there. And the water can branch straight into there. In theory, it'll work. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful bots, you. Look at this. Hands-free construction. You're going to love it.
Enjoying using all my pipes that I made, Paul?
Yeah. Are you enjoying using all the materials that I made? You're not making any power lines, though, are you? Sad panda face.
Not currently. I'm working on it, alright?
Right, so output, we don't need that. And then all we've got to do... Looping the output there. We turned it 180, the upper pipe is now water. Yes. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Wait a minute. Yeah, but I miscalculated on the placement. Oh my god. I should have been another unit higher. No. It's in the wrong place. Oh my god. That's going to be a nightmare. Actually, no, it won't. I just need to connect it, don't I? Meh. Can we do this? Can we pull this off? There's the oil line there. The problem is things have a tendency, like, if they're next to each other, they'll try and join to each other. That's the issue. We can feed the oil in direct from here. That's not a problem. The water one, we can probably loop at the top, maybe. Yeah, we can probably loop the water at the top. Get the water in that
We've
way.
got a stockpile of red belt anyway.
Loop the oil down here.
Whereabouts?
Well, it's being built in the middle of the red belt factory for one.
Is it being provided by bots?
It is.
Awesome.
The robots are being shot down. Why?
The robots are being shot down.
Shot down?
By what?
How? Oh wow, I didn't know they could shoot robots down. Yeah, some of them are coming back injured. Right, me and my tank are on the job.
The pipe loop at the top, Baz. Well, we've got
basically, the short of it,
an
I
oil
would say
loop
that
here.
providing the uranium
water
by
there. Is
bots,
that what you
I
meant,
don't
Baz?
think is an option then.
It will be in a minute.
It's a bad layout, but I should have either shifted the whole thing like one entire grid up to align it, or just lay it out and loop it top and bottom. It still works, it's just very untidy.
I was going to say, why don't you just belt it, Jack?
Because it's a long, long way.
What
Well,
are
there
these
is
things being
nearly
shot down?
5.5k of belts in.
This area isn't secure yet, so if I belt it, the belts will just get destroyed every 5 seconds.
You need scanners, lots more turrets and wall
Yeah.
on that uranium bit. That turret won't last very long.
That's why I was training it in, but even that started to become problematic. The train didn't like picking it up.
What, we're using bots to move uranium now?
At the moment, I just wanted to test it.
Right, anyway, so light oil is coming down. Heavy oil still building. Hopefully that means the refiners are actually doing stuff. So we still have the plastic bar production problem. What are you hyping at? Oh, is it 10 hours? Make the bots remove it and build on a new position.
There you go, I've turned that
It's
off.
too much hassle.
Bots can go about their business again.
So, according to the calculations from earlier,
I think we just need a lot more bots.
electricity's gone rip.
Don't know why.
Satisfaction is gone complete rip.
There's the accumulators. The accumulators are dead. That's why.
Right. So
What
that's
is-
what's been keeping us alive is the
Yeah.
accumulators. And now they're dead and want power back.
Why are they dead?
because they've been used up. That's what we've been using. That's why our power's been okay.
Right.
Because the accumulator's turned on.
The discharged. I thought you meant they've been shot or something.
Oh.
Okay, so we need more what? Solar panels, steam generators? What are we having? What's your flavour?
At the moment, it's going to have to be solar.
We've got room for solar?
I think there's a space for a few more panels up in that solar farm.
Yeah, I think we need more than a few more panels.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do with nuclear yet because the centrifuges split the uranium ore, and you get 99% of one type and 0.7% of the other type. So I've got loads of uranium-238 building up, but no 235 at all.
Sammy, if you're going to build solar, can you not build it there? I mean, we have the vast amount of space now on the outside of the wall. Well, the inner wall. So yeah, anywhere out there is fine. Just maybe drop a few turrets on the top side of it, just in case they break through. Right, plastic bars and stuff. We have a cable fault.
I'm still getting bots for some reason, even though I stopped it requesting.
Light oil.
The bots will have a certain memory.
The light oil is depleting.
A long one, I see.
The heavy oil's increasing though. But that means it's being consumed faster than it's being generated, I think. Which is good. With all these roboports, you will need over 1k solars realistically. Yeah, I prefer nuclear, but nuclear's not ready yet. Or steam. We could build a lot of steam arrays, but at least we've got some petroleum gas on the go. Crude oil is just rip. Wait, can we make speed boosters now? Speed module.
We've got blue science and purple science going, right?
Purple is definitely, but I don't know about blue.
So what kind of
And how close do we think
productivity boost we can give these? You always skip solar too much
Once
space.
we get advanced circuits back on,
Thing is, BM, at least you don't get quite as much pollution.
Too long, but there is a lot of other stuff to do.
Yeah.
You never knew buying Microsoft Office
I'm just
365 was
trying to think
hard.
about,
It's not. You just go to their website and sign up.
I really need that CoreVX refinement process.
How many centrifuges have you got on the go, check?
Only 2 at the moment, because I'm miles away from...
Wow,
Yeah,
that
what I
doubles
need.
its energy consumption.
Plus, I need to figure out a way of getting the uranium down here.
Wait, why is only that?
Aye, 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 aye.
2 per second. Why is productivity plus 6% even when I put 2 speed boosters in there? They're pumping harder. Surely they're outputting more.
If anyone is near the landfill production, could they bring me a little tiny bit, please?
Eugene modules to calm down the power.
I don't even know where that is.
You mean on these?
It's somewhere on like the southern.
Mr.
wall-ish.
Kinducci, 500 bits for some lemzip, dude. Thank you, bro. I'll have a locket in your honor. Thank you, dude. I'm reserving my final lemzip before bed. Because you can't have them too often, can you? Because of the paracetamol. Have a locket, Your Honor. Thank you. I've had to reset my entire account for some reason, and now I'm chatting to a member of Microsoft support. Has no idea what they're doing. Yeah, that's normal, that bit. Faster, not more. Yeah, but I've seen these things speed boosted. I saw Catherine of Sky put speed things around it, and the pump speed just went like that. And they were outputting loads. Mining speed plus 40%. Oh, there you go. Well spotted, look. Mining speed 1.4. So it's extracting oil faster.
You need a beacon, Paul.
A what?
A beacon. That'll increase the speed production, but you need to research it.
Oh, we've got mining speed is up 40% now.
Yeah, but to get it to go quicker,
It is going
you need
quicker.
that a little bit.
It is going quicker. It's pumping faster. It's also taking twice as much power. Productivity will increase the amount mined. So you saying it's not... Okay, so I don't understand then. What is that doing now? If it's pumping quicker and it's mining 40% more, where's the oil going? I don't know, Eugene. I'm about to go and sort out the whole plastic bar situation now. Because currently it's being made up here, and I don't want it made up here. It's being made here. We have 3. We need more. So I have to make some more chem plants. The emote describes how you feel. Lol. Speed just speeds up. Productivity gives you bonus production. Efficiency lowers power and pollution. So, if I've got a pump jack...
Did you find land?
And every time it does this, it pumps oil. And I make it do this 40% faster.
I can't see it. I've been all down the south
It's
wall.
it's got to be pumping 40% faster, and it says
Okay,
it's
I found
mining 40. Where is it
It
going?
was right near where I was.
It doesn't
in the
make any
first place.
sense. It doesn't make any sense. Productivity, you will get extra resource mined every 10 pumps. So what does mining speed do then?
All the stone is depleted, so it's not getting any anymore.
No, that's fine. That was only a temporary bit of to get some landfill.
Where's
made
all the light
anyway.
petrol going? 2 fine should
I
be
swapped
plenty
his
for 3
chest
plastic
for
bar
a
plants.
passive provider chest. You can just request it now.
We've got loads of refineries. All the light oil is currently being, well, as cracked as much as we can into petroleum. It's pumping 2 oil per second now, plus 40%.
Effective transmission, the beacon that Paul needs. That's a yellow science as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to look into that next.
I'm sure that said 2 per second before. Speed increases frequency, productivity increases number of units per pump. Right. Okay, so they both increase the output, yes. The gas is going back into here now, so we're building up gas supply again, which we weren't a minute ago. So I'm going to leave this space for these guys. And I'm going to need coal from here, which I can grab.
It is passive provider chests, so not actually
We'll
provider
have
chests.
the bus
They're
going
different.
along there,
The red ones.
Yeah.
and we'll build plastic bars here and then work out how the heck we're going to feed them back into this array. So I'm not sure where they go.
So, Paul, I know you're about to move the plastics, right?
Well, I'm going to build a new one and then demolish that later.
Right, okay. Because what I've done temporarily is patched my petrol outtake from my coal liquefaction into that.
What?
So we've got loads of petrol coming in.
Say that again.
Okay.
If you come up here, look. See this petrol line?
Yeah.
That's coming from my coal liquefaction to the west.
Okay, so
So we've got-
can I just disconnect
got-
this petroleum gas thing then?
Well, you could, in theory, take this out, and that'll still sustain for now, and all of these can come out because at the moment there's enough petrol coming from the other end.
Good, because
I
that's what I
don't-
don't want doing.
Yeah, but I don't know whether you want to put the petrol that I'm making in with the petrol you're making, or not. I don't know.
Well, the petroleum gas needs to go into these tanks and then be taken out of the tanks at the bottom end.
So,
So,
well, leave it for now. I've got a petrol supply as well.
okay.
So, just so you're aware. Do you need 2 pumps, by the way, Paul?
I think I don't need a pump at the moment. I don't know, actually. I don't really know when you need pumps properly. Is there any rule around when pumps have to be put down?
Well, I use them on incredibly long runs, but I still haven't really fixed the concept of how it works, to be honest.
Anybody in chat know how and when you need to put pumps down? Would it make sense to boots the chem plants? Boots the chem plants. Oh, boost them.
Pumps, I tend to.
It might
I
do.
put them on the intake and outtake of a silo,
It might do, yeah.
and then if there's a really, really, really long line of pipe somewhere in the middle,
I think the plastic bars can go up here because they need to feed into that though. I know they act as one-way valve sniffer. I've definitely used that aspect of them, but it's like the pressure side of things. Yeah, but NL, how do you like determine whether you need a pump? Like, say you've got a really long pipe. What can you look at that says, oh, the pressure here has dropped off, so I need to put a pump here?
At least we've got red circuits back online now.
Woo.
Not a great deal, but more than nothing.
yeah.
What's the chem plants? You never use pumps. Liquid will even fill the whole system and it will usually work out just fine. I tried to find some information on pumps and I couldn't really find any good information. Let's see, so we need to get coal into the back of this thing, so we're going to need blue... What are my inserters? Blue inserter to there. Are you allowed to insert coal here? Or does it have to specifically be here? Maybe we should just use a long arm. Yes. What does yes mean?
You can input coal wherever as long as it's going in.
Right.
So as long as it pushes it into the refiner, it can go absolutely anywhere.
Okay.
Wow, a lot of bots just flew over me.
It's an invasion.
Oh, the power line. Right.
A lot of stuff just lost power.
Yeah, I removed one wooden pole and the whole lot went off.
Redundancy for the win.
So, yeah.
Assume we're going to have an extractor on this side. Whoa. That is spitting bars. Blimey. Okay. Where are we going with this?
Did someone belt up all the uranium?
And touched
I
it.
think Whiteland's in the middle of doing it.
Oh, nice one. Cheers, partner.
Didn't touch it, Governor.
Oh, very kind of you, sir. I'm just going to adjust the way the centrifuges are laid out.
He's got it coming into here. It's going along here.
I found that 5 works quite well, and then the 5th one you can turn into the Caravax one once you've researched it. And then you're just using the one line to like recycle it all the time. Then have your
Because it
fuel
wouldn't
cell
technically
one
matter which way
feed
this
off
went
of
in.
it to put the fuel cells into the nuclear reactors.
We could come in
Then
from
you have
this
a back
side.
feed to process the old used ones up.
It'd be a lot easier.
I should probably blueprint
Just
it.
come down here.
Yeah, I'll.
Follow this pipe roughly.
I think I saw a really good
Oh, it's a pain.
blueprint for one on probably on Katarina Sky's Google Drive.
go that way. The bot's chasing after me. Fancy a 24-hour stream? Lol.
I have to tap a new coal reserve soon.
Like a glove. Looks like you already had enough once you got your all fixed. Hopefully. Oh, crud. Yay. Let's get rid of all this. Don't forget to change the clock, yep. Speaking of which, it's getting a bit late. Right, Sammy, so your little petroleum gas squidging thing, what do you want to do with it?
Don't mind. You can either pump it into your main or just cut it off for now. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll pipe it down so it goes into the what we currently have then.
Do you want me to disconnect at this end, or
What do you mean?
so that'll be redundant, that line eventually once the tanks are emptied, or do you want me to leave it working?
Well, are you planning to leave that output so that it pushes down into the tanks with the rest of the stuff?
It can do. Like I say, it's not. It can be just turned off for now if you're happy with your petroleum production.
Well, I think you can never have too much petroleum production, but we'll see.
So do you want to just leave it on?
Yeah, we're nowhere near a capacity
we'll possibly
on that.
neaten the line up eventually.
Those plastic bars you're sorting out, are they actually producing now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to grab a couple hundred.
Yeah, so hopefully your purples should be coming through now, Whiteland. No, not the yellows. I haven't managed that yet.
The heck?
I need to get blue processing units online, which I need greens and reds for. Yeah. No, I meant the production of purple should have continued now. It paused temporarily.
Okay,
That's
so
red
that
production, red circuit production.
should now
is
be
looking at
flowing straight down here into that. I might just drop a pump into this lot, you know. Oh, I've got one somewhere. There it is. Just to make sure it definitely goes that way and doesn't come back.
Blue belt type.
Okay, I'm a lot happy with that. Gas is now flowing all the way down into here, so it all hits these main tanks. And then output comes out of here, along with the light oil. And the heavy oil flows through these buses. Gets cracked here. I'm not doing anything with the heavy oil at the moment, which we can. So I'm not sure what you can do with the heavy oil. Solid fuel, that's what we can do with the heavy oil. We should probably start making some of that. Hey, Ivans. All that coal on the floor. I think the bots will probably clean it up, to be honest. I'll leave that for space for more, in case we need it. For now, I think we'll just do something with the heavy oil. What's the production time on that? 3 seconds. You can turn it into light and then turn it into petrol. Yeah, you can do that. You can indeed do that. I mean, we could take heavy oil from here, output it, and shove it back into that pipe, though. But we're not really building up a huge surplus of it. I keep saying that on Wayland. Let's just put one in place for now and see how it gets on. Save it for lubricants. You need lubricant for blue belts and splitters. Yeah, but I mean, we can do that, Tuscan, no problem at all. Actually, if we have a look at the requirements for lubricant. Sulfuric acid. 1 second to make lubricant. I don't think it would hurt to have one production, though. Even if it only goes into a passive box. Oh. No.
Do you reckon you could get some sulfuric acid production online, Paul?
Why do you need it?
Yeah.
Where does it need to go?
North.
There is some sulfuric acid production currently going
Yeah.
over the west side of what was the original base by the train line. At the moment, it gets occasionally trained out to the uranium deposit. So feel free to tap off that.
So the sulfuric acid tanks that sit on the left, or there aren't any sulfuric acid tanks,
There's
and there
two.
isn't any in the pipe either.
Ah, should be.
Unless I'm in the wrong place.
Hang on, I'm coming
Because
over.
all the sulfuric acid at the moment is going straight in to make batteries here, which this could probably stop now, because...
Yeah, and then it gets piped off to the left here, and if you look where I'm stood,
Yeah, but they've got nowhere to put the plastic,
and
have
they're
they?
empty.
They'll just, if I tell them to get rid of the plastic,
they
they'll probably just go and
shouldn't.
shove
Hence
it
the
somewhere
sulfuric
useless.
acid.
because the train is set not
What I
to
need to
take in
do
at the moment,
is...
and only has a tiny little bit in it.
Yeah.
These tanks are supposed to fill up. It even has a pump on it, so it can't be drained back out of.
It's just about being... Consumption's meeting
Yeah,
demand,
it keeps
isn't
going down.
But yeah, so... Yeah, that's because there's a drain on it. I've connected the acid to something else. I can't remember what it was now.
Lubricant. We can't do anything with that currently. We'll have to store it, I guess.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's going off this way.
Yeah. So hence the can we have sulfuric acid made from whatever's left over kind of thing.
Yeah, another production of it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, even that tap off that you've done here is too much for the tiny bit we've got at the moment.
Well, sulfuric acid is sulfur, iron, and water.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
So,
making batteries over here. Yeah, you might as well stop that other battery production.
Yeah, I've turned that one off now.
so I'd have to crack. I'd have to get more petroleum gas
Well, I've got...
and get iron down here. So it's doable.
Yes, please.
Actually, no.
That's gone, Jack.
Yeah, so that was quick.
Incoming!
You can't put them next to this because it automatically plumbs in. That's so annoying.
We don't need iron or copper for anything else down
Let's do
here,
that
do
for
we?
now.
So all of that can go, I think, now.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend that much time on it. I was just...
Yeah, the iron still needs to come down for some stuff, but the copper line can just be cut right off now.
Yeah.
There we go. Lubricant.
Should allow the tanks to fill up a bit more now.
Let's see if we can dump some of these in here. Nope, won't let me. Yes, R20 at 2 AM. In about just over 2 hours' time, the clock's jumped forward an hour. Let's see what we're at. Does it take long to learn Swede? There are built-in tutorials that will teach you through the basics. After that, it's a heck of a learning curve. It's thoroughly enjoyable, though. Power shortage.
Yes, it is unfortunate.
Nothing is happening. Do we just drop in another steam array or something to get us over?
We can do, but there's not a great deal of space left for steam arrays, to be honest.
It's not ideal, but there is space near the water to the west. You know, that new wall we put in. Yeah, if you want to start, like, Catherine of Sky's got some nice stuff. She's got, like, starter to mega base, and she takes you through the basics quite well. What about north next to the oil? Yeah, there's plenty of space up there. It's all covered by a wall now, so that would be the place to do it. The only trouble is we don't have block construction there. Oh, I think I'm going to call it though, guys. I'm pretty tired now. This cold is really getting me down. And I'm going to lose an hour's sleep tonight as well. So thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. I'll be back tomorrow for some Sunday night trucking. Sorry I've not really been performing too well today, but I just don't feel great. I've got a head cold. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to put your clocks forward an hour. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. 5 o'clock, don't forget, because my clock moves, I'll be starting slightly different time if you don't live in the EU. Head cold hype indeed. Wish you was playing and not at work, lol. Why are you watching this stream if you're at work then? I won't, Baz. I'm too tired to carry on, mate. Not gonna happen. I think we are playing it Factorio next week as part of the yacht celebrations though, so we'll carry on then. Should be fun. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. Take it easy, have a good one, see you tomorrow. Love you all. Good night.